Hi there. It's August 5th and time for Proverbs 5. Over there. Okay. Today's all about adultery and staying with your wife of your youth. Right? So, let's read this. And again, he starts the first 5 chapters and the 6th and 7th chapters the same way. My son, be attentive to my wisdom, incline your ear to my understanding, that you may keep discretion and your lips may guard knowledge. For the lips of a forbidden woman drip honey, and her speech is smoother than oil. But in the end she is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death, her steps follow the path to Sheol. She does not ponder the path of life. Her ways wander, and she does not know it. Yeah. Get that? And now, O sons, listen to me, and do not depart from the words of my mouth. Keep your way far from her, and do not go near the door of her house. Right? Lest you give your honor to others and your years to the merciless, lest strangers take their fill of your strength, and your labors go to the house of a foreigner. At the end of your life, you groan when your flesh and body are consumed. And you say, how I hated discipline, and my heart despised reproof. I did not listen to the voice of my teachers, or incline my ear to my instructors. I am at the brink of utter ruin in the assembled congregation. Right. Give all your... Right. And there's a good reason why here, in the highlighted part. Right. Give your honor to others, your years to the merciless, lest strangers take their fill of your strength and labors, and your labors go to the house of a foreigner. Right. Usually these people that like to go after married people are after something that's non-committal. They just want fun. They want money. They want your strength. They want your money. They want you to pay their bills. Right? And your labors go to the house of a foreigner. Right? At the end, you've wasted your life. Right? Hey, here's what you do. Right? Drink water from your own cistern, flowing water from your own well. Right? You know what that means? Stay home. Should your springs be scattered abroad, streams of water in the streets, right? You throw your money, your seed out to others, right? Let them be for yourself alone, and not for strangers with you. Let your fountain be blessed, and rejoice in the wife of your youth. Now, in fountain, your own cistern, right? That's your body, okay? What's it say over here? He teaches us sobriety, exhorting us to live of our own labors and to be beneficial to the godly that want. Right. Right. And this is not giving to the poor. This is giving to people who steal your vitality, right? And what you have. Right. Keep that for yourself. Okay? Let them be for yourself alone, and not for strangers with you. Let your fountain be blessed, and rejoice in the wife of your youth, right? Stay with your wife. A lovely deer, a graceful doe. Let her breast at all times... Let her breast fill you at all times with delight. Okay? Be intoxicated always by her love. Okay, just... Wives, just so you know, husbands never get tired of seeing you naked, okay? It just never gets old, okay? It fills us with delight. Okay? You may think it gets old, but it never gets old to us, okay? Fills you at all times with delight. Be intoxicated always by her love, right? Why should you be intoxicated, my son, with a forbidden woman, and embrace the bosom of an adulteress? For a man's ways are before the eyes of the Lord, and he ponders all his paths. Right? The iniquities of the wicked ensnare him, and he is held fast in the cords of his sin. He dies for lack of discipline, and because of his great folly, he is led astray. Right? This is because he will not give ear to God's word and be admonished. He dies for lack of instruction. You can die from not reading the Bible and just knowing this stuff, right? There you go. Stay with your wife, okay? Be intoxicated always in her love. Okay? Hey, not a lot highlighted in here. Like I said, it's single, adultery, right? Keep away from her. Do not go near the door of her house, lest you give your honor to others, right? If you lose your honor, that's reputation. Okay? No one will ever trust you again, and your years to the merciless, right? The adulteresses only want money, right? Lest strangers take their fill of your strength, and your labors go to the house of a foreigner. Right? And at the end of your life, you groan when your flesh and body are consumed. What have I done? Right? Now here's what you do. Right? Drink water from your own cistern. Right? Live of your own labors. Right? Flowing water from your own well. Right? Should your springs be scattered abroad, streams of water in the streets? No. And they're talking about your body, your labors, right? Your seed. Let them be for yourself alone and not for strangers with you. Let your fountain be blessed and rejoice in the wife of your youth, right? Stay home, right? Stay home. A lovely, dear, graceful doe, let her breast fill you at all times with delight. Be intoxicated always by her love. Right? Right. For a man's ways are before the eyes of the Lord, and he ponders all his paths. Right? Makes a level. Right. There's a note over here for that. He declared that except man do join to his wife, both in heart and in outward conversation, they shall not escape the judgments of God. I like that. Right? As we heard, declare it in your heart and in all your ways, right? Everybody should know I have a wife. I am one with her. She is part of me, and no one else can take that spot. Right? So, there you go. That's Proverbs 5. Okay, like I said, single subject, important subject, a big problem then, a big problem now. Okay, so, right, so stay tuned later. We are still in the book of Romans. Okay, he's getting serious now, talking about faith, works. Right. So stay tuned for that. Give us a like if you think about it, and we'll continue this tomorrow. See you then.